Welcome to Spirit Hunters Paranormal. My name is Tim. My whole life I've pretty much been into the paranormal. As a child, things happened to me that I couldn't explain. My parents would always tell me that I'm just imagining it or I'm dreaming it, that it's not real. This is something that continued my whole life. At first I was pretty scared what was going on because I just didn't understand or didn't know what was happening. As I grew, I became not so much scared of it anymore, but more or less I was real curious as to what it was, why it was happening to me. So there for many years I started doing research, trying to learn, find out all the information I could about paranormal, learn as much as I could. Took courses that taught me a lot, teamed up with other paranormal investigating teams, learning from them, teamed up more or less observing some of the well-known investigators that are out there. Was able to take a course in paranormal psychology. Was able to hook up with Ed and Lorraine Warren, top in their field in demonology. Been able to connect with some priests, learned a lot from them as well. I did research in when I was in the States. I hooked up with a research institute on the study of the paranormal. I did that for several years, where we went around to people that had something happening in their home. We were called, we were funded by the government, and we went and did research, find out what was going on there, gather as much information as we could about the paranormal. When that all died, I started doing pretty much just research and study on my own, teaming up to learn as much as I could about the different cults, witchcraft, seances, spirit boards, trying to get just all the knowledge I could. For the probably the past, 35 plus years of doing this on my own, I felt that I was pretty well knowledgeable in the field of paranormal. I started doing, for the past 15 plus years, where I was helping clients that contacted me that had something happening in their home, that they weren't sure what it was. They were scared. Many of them had children in the home, and I started doing investigating, helping families that were in need, helping them understand about the paranormal, trying to figure out what they had in their home, whether it was positive energy or whether it was something negative or even demonic. I documented well over 600 cases, and here in the past, I guess, year, I started doing videos more or less educational, to where people would contact me, usually having questions, didn't know anything about the paranormal, they didn't understand. So I felt these educational videos would kind of help them understand about the paranormal, possibly help them figure out, what could possibly be in their home, how to handle it, how to deal with it, things that they could do, ways they could be able to, I guess, find out or do things, asking questions and different things to help them make a connection with the spirits that were in their home. Most of them, was just residual energy in there, which we know that they don't even know we exist. They're basically living their lives on a loop, doing the same thing over and over. Positive spirits I, feel that there are a lot of them that didn't cross over. They stayed behind either because they had some unfinished business to take care of or just wanted to be with the family members. A lot of these homes that I do investigation on, I find this to be true. From being able to get communication with spirits through spirit box and other methods that I use. Also, in a lot of my educational videos, I talk about equipment, talk about ways that we do our investigations, some videos on basically my experience, how I got my training and education. I started having people ask me what they had to do or what they needed to do to become a paranormal investigator. So I decided to start basically teaching down that line, educating people that wanted to become a paranormal investigator, helping them out, teaching them about the different types of equipment, the different ways we do investigations, things to look for, safety tips, and just everything that's involved in it. I felt with years and years of knowledge, I was qualified and able to help a lot of people, and I have been. I have had several students. I was doing it a virtual online. I got to be a little bit difficult trying to communicate with all the students I had. If I had it set up like a class where I had several students and I could go through it one by one, it'd be all right. But I'd have one start, and maybe a week later, another one would want to start learning. So what I decided to do is start doing training videos, which, like I say, they're basically educational as well. I've been helping students out that way, get a start. I also use these kind of like informational videos for people who just want to know about the paranormal, not necessarily get into investigating. They like to know how to tell if there's something in their home, like I say, what to do or what they can do. So I started doing these, and I've been having a lot of people, want these videos to help them out. I do not charge for any of my services. I don't believe in it. All my videos, I don't charge for them as well. But I do, ask that they, let me know or contact me. That way I can send them to them individually, and at the same time I can kind of explain a little bit about the videos. That way if they have any questions or something they didn't understand, I can help them maybe word it in a little different way, or maybe explain it a little bit different to where they understand. I have a lot of them that even though they watch my videos and learn a lot from them, they still have questions pertaining to that, or wanting to know maybe something else that pertains to that video. So I decided to do it this way. I hope that you get to see this video. I'm not sure whether they'll let me post it on YouTube or not. I don't see why not, because I'm not profiting from it, making any money from it. I'm just helping individuals out. I believe this is something God has set me on this path. He's given me the ability to be able to connect with spirits, because I am an empath, and I'm here basically to help families in need, any type of situation they have. So hopefully they'll allow me to post these, and hopefully someone that wants to learn about the paranormal, or even wants to learn how to become an investigator in the paranormal, they can get a hold of me, and I'll help them out every way I can. So I hope you enjoy this video, and it helps you out, gives you some thought, some ideas, possibly a little information that will help you out. And if you decide to take these videos, I ask that you watch them, not just one time, view them a couple times, or even 3 times, because you may miss something when you listen to it the first time. The second time you may catch something that you didn't put two and two together. So listen to them a few times. It helps you out. It's more beneficial that way. And like I say, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll help you out, like I say, any way I can. Till my next video, I am going to be trying to do, now that the weather's getting better, go out on site. Most of the sites I go to is like cemeteries and different places where I try to not necessarily go there to capture evidence, but I go there for more of the research, seeing what I can connect with, using different methods, trying to find out some of the better ways that we can communicate with the spirits and be able to connect. So those are kind of educational videos as well. I mean, it's hard for me to do a lot of those because a lot of my time is spent on helping clients. I'm finding that here lately there seems to be a lot more on the negative side, a lot more demonic presence out there. People getting a demonic attachment to them, somewhat controlling them, basically just making their life miserable, making them sick. Some of them are getting injured, whether they're getting scratched, bitten, having stuff thrown at them, nightmare dreams, and I don't believe that anybody should have to go through anything like that. And if I'm able to help them figure out what they have there, and if it is something demonic, with my team, people that I use in the field, we're able to go to these places and take care of the situation, separate the attachment from the family, be able to banish it, send it back to where it either came from, or destroy it completely. A lot of people say, well, you can't destroy a demon. Yes, you can. There are ways that we can do it to totally destroy it. Get it out of our world completely. A lot of times we're sending it back to where it originated from. Of course, more likely it's going to find somebody else to attach itself to or follow them home. But we try more on the lines of trying to destroy it to where it's no longer exists. So, anyways, I hope you enjoy this video. Try to keep up with some of my other videos. If you have any comments, any questions, feel free to ask them. I do view my channel, probably not as much as I used to, but I do. You get to go back and look at them. And if you have a question, I will try to answer it as quick as possible. And until then, have a great day and be safe.